Hey follower! Today we got the inflation data of America, but as you saw, nothing special. We went exactly as the forecast was telling us, but what does it mean for the market? So very important, let's go into the news, into the charts, and I'll explain you more, and as well I will explain you what would I do next. So let's go. So what do we see? We see CPI data month to month went as the forecast minus 0.1. CPI year to year went exactly like the forecast, and as well the core CPI went as well like the forecast. So everything else is exactly like what the news were forecasting us. But more important, what is the more important thing is, because now people think the inflation is we beated the inflation, and now you see we have 92%, and the next Fed meeting, which is in 20 days, we see 92% are predicting that we just get a 25 basis point. And what does it mean? So people still think if the Fed is pivoting, right, so not going to increase anymore the inflation and these interest rates, then we see the move to the upside because the Fed is pumping money into the markets. And this is just ridiculous because, again, and I want to see you that again because we see that on the CPI data. CPI data is at the forecast, so everything was already priced in. As you see, every time when we pivot, we have high interest rates, we're pivoting with the interest rates, then the market went down. And every time when we go up with the interest rates, we have a kind of slowly move to the upside, sideways, this kind of momentum. You see that here as well. When we went up with the interest rates, right, the market went up as well. And as soon we pivot, the market crashed. We see that here as well, right? And we see that here as well. The market is going up a little bit or sideways, and then as soon as we're pivoting, then we're going to crash. And you see that here as well. So again, the problem will come when the Fed is pivoting, right? So it is actually nice as soon as the Fed is going to say, okay, we're not going to higher the interest rates anymore, we leave it like it is, that's fine, I like it. And because then the real crash is coming. So I'm still like normal, like what the market is giving me to in the first half or in the first 2 to 3 quarters, that the market is going down. And the normal thing what we right now see, let's see the BTC, the normal thing what we right now see is just the January effect. Like every January is normally positive. And this is just what we see here. So there's nothing special. Let me check. Last year, January. Okay. Was not that great. Was really great. Was okay. Still super positive. As you see, the first days we really pumped up, then came down again. So it's just a January that the market is pumping up. And as I said in my previous technical analysis video, that we have just to come into that level, which is at 19,546, to be in our short level, to our short scenario. And so if you're checking the BTC, and again, in the end, I will show you when you have to buy and when you have to short, exactly where you can find a page which gives you a really good indication. So what do you see here? Nothing special. We just came into our fair value gap and we broke the trend line, which is good because now a lot of retail people going for the long, right? And this is a perfect place to short the market. You see that here, a perfect scenario to shorting it. And you will see that as well here in ETH. This is what I had in my technical analysis, right? Market come up, and then normally we broke the trend line here, and now the market should go to lower levels again. So super nice level where the market could retrace, but obviously the market can still go to 1,530. And maybe when we're checking it here, you see we are already here on this level, which is already very important. For the year, we have nothing special here. The last thing here, which is around 1,636, which is the VWAP from the last year. So yeah, super interesting level. And ETH, BTC, don't panic right now to buy, to get FOMO, or to sell something, because here again I can show that to you as well. This one, the stats, go on app GMX.io and you see how many longs position are there, and you see we have 114,000 longs, right? And just not 1,000 million, and we have 30 million shorts, right? So what does it mean? Obviously we have more to the long side, and not everyone can win, and that's why don't think that the market is going really further up. It has still some room of like $2,000, and it's still possible to invest, right? But when you invest right now into the market, then obviously it's super expensive. Then you are not buying cheap, then you buy really expensive, because the market is really high right now. And obviously you don't gonna buy into a good news, because then you buy as well expensive. So when you buy on the next dump to the downside. The only thing where I'm like, okay, this looks not that great, is our what it's called, our dollar index. Because as you see here, the dollar index now will go to $101. It has still some move to the downside, means as well. So we're going to see this situation means we will get as well a little pump still in the Bitcoin and Ethereum. So very interesting, very interesting. But as I said, don't get overwhelmed right now. Stay still on the side. There will be good moments in this year where you can buy the market. But just right now, I would be really carefully, because as you see here, as soon as we are pivoting, we have the move to the downside. And yeah, just be really careful with your trades. I hope you liked it. If you still have some questions, feel free to comment down below. And as well, first link in the information box, you will see the bidget link. Join there. You can trade there with nice fees. And as well, you have the chance of an $8,000 bonus. And a link below there, you have as well the possibility to join the newsletter from me. So every Sunday, I send out a newsletter with the information about the markets, with the fundamentals, and as well for the altcoins. So we're gonna hear us on the next video. Have a great week, and bye.